Well, it is the BA title on the line as a newcomer. Glen Lee Ray will be joining our roster. Glen Lee Ray, ladies and gentlemen, also known as the son of Chucky and Tiffany Lee Ray. If you guys who are familiar with the Seed of Chucky, you know who Glen is. We're very happy to have the great Glen, as his father is off promoting his current film right now and his new TV show coming out. But Glen said he'd be more than happy to come join our roster, and he's here. He is challenging for the BA Championship, current champion Jackson R. Scott, who is a two-time now BA champion with very long reigns, mind you. This is his second title defense, I believe, since regaining the championship. Jackson R. Scott channeling his inner Miles Blume, which seems to be his lucky charm, I guess. As Glen is firing back, it seems. Nice takedown by Glen. Glen's a newcomer here to Dream Masters, the son of Chucky, and the son of Chucky and Tiffany Lee Ray from the Child's Play series original. And I guess if you're oh my, yeah, of course, this is for the BA Championship, folks, so there are no rules, of course, because if, all BA championship matches are held under, some extreme title. Oh my, as Jackson takes down Glen with a DDT out of nowhere, despite getting hit with a sledgehammer to the gut and a right hand. What's funny is that Glen was really not much of a guy for violence, but yet he wanted to come here to Dream Masters to show that he has grown into his skin, so to speak, to show that he is indeed a chip off the old block, no pun intended, as Jackson fires up with some kicks to the chest of Glen. And there's the kick right there, might have knocked him right out. Oh, Glen with a nice fireman carry. It sends Jackson into the ring, so he knows at least he has to beat him in the ring. So that's a good thing. I don't really know how much Glen knows about the show or the wrestling business. I'm sure his dad must have showed him, since both his dad and his mother are on our roster, or were on our roster. Like I said, his mother is still currently on our Women Warriors of Wrestling roster, which you'll see some of the women in action later in a little bit too. But as far as his dad, like I said, he's out right now promoting his current film and his upcoming TV show coming up soon, Child's Play, so it should be pretty good. As Glen is firing back against Jackson. Jackson a little bit too fast. He's been at this for a little bit longer now, folks, so good for him. Jackson, nice arm drag takedown. Kicks to the shin, and another kick, and now he's firing him up with those kicks again. Jackson's really grown into this wrestling business, and now that could be it right there. Oh, Jackson going to the high rent district. We don't see him do this often. Drops a knee, and now is awaiting Glen to get up. It can only be bad from here, and there is the Jackson lock. And that's going to be it, folks. And Jackson retains via submission. How about that, folks? Hey, Glen, give it up for Glen, though. He tried at least. I'm sure his dad and mom will be proud, maybe. They don't seem like the greatest supporting parents in the world, but who knows? I guess all parents eventually support their kids at some point. Maybe. Or sometimes they're going to stand on their own 2 feet like Glen right here. And right here you saw Jackson R. Scott with the Jackson lock right here. And that would be too much for Glen, and he would tap right there. And let's get the official word to see if Jackson R. Scott is still your BA champion.
Here is your winner, and still male all-star ultra-violent
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. Jackson R. Scott with another successful title defense. And we got more action coming your way, folks. Stick around. Congratulations, bud.